Welcome to ACTV News, your bi-weekly broadcast of news and updates for the Assumption College community. I'm Elaine Cavallari.
And I'm Brianna LaRusso. This week on ACTV News.
This week on ACTV. Erin Keating attends Alana's 12th annual fashion show. ACTV attends Cavs concert reveal. Danielle Rassicott hosts this week's Question of the Week. All this and more this week on ACTV.
Kellyanne and I caught up with the dance team as they prepared for the national competition in Daytona Beach, Florida. I'm here at Florida where I have the chance to interview the Assumption College dance team while they prep to go to nationals. Assumption College dance team, led by senior captain Noella, has been an important fixture in Assumption College history.
I'm the captain of the dance team. I've been on the team for 4 years, so ever since my freshman year. And I was elected captain my junior year and then got reelected for my senior year too. I help the team run practices if our coach isn't here. I also book all of our upcoming stuff for nationals or fundraising opportunities that we have. So it's kind of definitely keeps me busy, and I have a lot of roles on the team, but I love it.
The dance team has been prepping for the National Dance Alliance competition in Daytona Beach, Florida.
So we actually have a lot of stuff going on this semester. Spring semester is when we get super busy. So like I said, nationals are right around the corner. We actually leave on Tuesday, April 4th, and we're going to be gone for 6 days. We go down to Daytona Beach, Florida, and compete at NDA Collegiate Nationals, which is a humongous competition. It's pretty much what we work for all year long. We go and we compete against all teams from across the country, so it's really great exposure. We get to meet new people, and of course we're there for the competition, so we hope to do as well as we can.
Not only is the dance team preparing for nationals, they are also involved with other organizations such as Relay for Life.
After we come back from nationals, we have another performance coming up for Relay for Life, which is one of our favorite events of the year. It's our service event, and we go and we perform both of our nationals routines, and we just have a lot of fun. We raise money for cancer research, and it's just a really great way to be involved in the Assumption community.
This year is especially memorable for senior captain Noella, who credits the dance team for being a big part of her collegiate dance career.
It means so much to me. Like I said, I've been on the team for 4 years, and it's just kind of been a roller coaster. We went through a lot together. I came in my freshman year, we didn't have a coach, and we didn't get to compete. And then my sophomore year, we got an amazing coach that's actually one of our alumni, and we just kind of worked to rebuild the team. And so for me to see everything that we're accomplishing now, like 4 years later, is just like hard to put into words. It means the world to me. I love all the girls that are on the team. We're really just a family. We spend so much time together, and we all work so hard for a common goal, and it just creates a bond that is indescribable almost.
I'm Brianna LaRusso, ACTV News.
Thank you to the dance team for giving ACTV an inside look. Danielle Rassicott got a chance to talk to students on their thoughts about the Red Sox playing without Big Papi for this week's Question of the Week.
For this week's Question of the Week, we decided on asking students how they feel about the Boston Red Sox playing without Big Papi.
I think the Red Sox can definitely do well without Big Papi and have a lot of potential, but I think he brought a lot of energy to the team, and it'll be a big loss without him.
David Ortiz is definitely a legend, and we're definitely going to miss him. He's definitely one of the best postseason hitters that the Red Sox have ever had and that the MLB has ever seen. But I think that the organization is hungry, and they got some money this year. They got some new players, new pitchers, so I think the team's going to do just fine this year.
I do believe the Red Sox should do pretty good this year. I think Mookie Betts and Xander Bogaerts should step up and hopefully fill in the role, and Andrew Benintendi, and hopefully get the bats going in the Red Sox lineup this year.
It's tough losing a part of my childhood this year, but I think Mookie Betts and a couple of other people like Brock Holt can pick up the slack.
I really think that without Big Papi, it's going to be a big difference, but I do feel as though the entire team is a lot better this year. I do think that they're going to go far into the playoffs, maybe even a World Series. Having Bob Ross, too, in the bullpen is going to be really good. Benintendi looks really good this year. He gained a lot of weight, so I think they're going to win it all.
I'm Danielle Rassicott, ACTV News.
Hi, you?
Hi, can I have a medium caramel swirl with just cream?
Hi, you?
Katie, you have another coffee? Shocker.
Listen, I know I have a problem. I just wish my hands didn't get so cold.
Wait a second, I think I have your solution.
Here is the coffee cup holder where you can keep your hands in your pocket and carry your coffee at the same time.
Wow, thanks. Well, gotta get to class.
Coffee cup holder, get your hands out of the cold. Get one today.
Hi, you?
As the semester winds down and the weather heats up, we all know what that means. Pup Cup. The new policy update is as follows. The maximum off-campus guests permitted is 325. This will be distributed by class year. Cost per guest will be $5, not including a concert ticket. Guests must be available to check in Friday, April 28th from 4 to 7 and Saturday, April 29th from 9 to 12 in Testa. Casey Elms also got the opportunity to talk to Ian Burns, Vice President of Student Affairs, about the new policy.
So last semester, student government, myself and a few other members were approached by members of the administration in student conduct, student life, res life, and campus police who were considering banning all off-campus guests during the Pup Cup weekend, and that is a result of off-campus guests causing pretty big issues in the past. They've had the majority of disturbances during Pup Cup weekend were caused by off-campus guests the past few years, including some severe issues such as physical altercations with other students, driving under the influence, and even some breaking into cars. So they felt those steps of banning all guests might be necessary. On student government, we felt that wasn't the right move. We felt that there would be a lot more issues if they did that, of people just sneaking on as many guests as they could. So we worked really closely with administration to come up with some sort of compromise policy. So SGA and the whole Senate worked together to submit a proposal to administration. So we submitted a proposal of some outlined policies we thought would be smart to put in place. And then we had many meetings with a variety of different departments to try and figure out, how we could work out this policy. And, we compromised a little, and administration compromised a little, and we came out with this guest policy that we have now that we feel is going to be really helpful for the whole student body. And although it does appear to be very strict on the surface, we really feel that a lot of good progress was made from the original intention of banning all off-campus guests, and we do feel that this is a great example of what can happen when the students and the administration work together. Yeah, so the $5 will go towards Pup Cup in some form. Part of it is paying for the bracelets to get those custom made for the weekend, and some of it will go just towards extra little things at Pup Cup. The $5 is a result of when off-campus guests come, they get all the food, they get the food trucks, they get the giveaways at the carnival, all that stuff. But that is all paid for through our student activities fee. So it's kind of like those people coming on, we're kind of taking away from what we're paying for. And also the $5 was a push from the Senate because there was a fear that if we had a total limit of guests, people would register their friend just in case. But we think that with a little bit of a fee, then there won't be any no-shows, so we were afraid people would register their guests and they wouldn't show up, and someone that would have had a guest didn't have the chance to. So we figured that fee would prevent no-shows from happening during the weekend.
Jenga.
Now that the semester is slowly coming to a close, that means housing lottery. Recently, the housing lottery changed to being online instead of in person. Mike Doyle, Dan True, and Mike Gianpietro were able to get some insight on the new process.
This year, Assumption College's Office of Residential Life is introducing new housing selection software. This new software is set to replace the outdated housing lottery system currently in place. After learning about some of the potential benefits of the new software, we spoke with students and Ben Kadamus from the Office of Residential Life to find out more.
As many people who have gone through housing lottery before know, it can be a very stressful experience.
You show up to the gym with your group already established, and then you leave finding out that you didn't get the building that you originally chose.
One of the biggest problems that I was able to witness kind of as an RA from more administrative side of housing lottery was really the emotional roller coaster that people went through. So they would come in with a group of friends, really excited to kind of pick their housing. Then they had to wait in a giant area watched the rooms kind of get crossed off bit by bit, and their hope went down and down and down. Finally getting to go in, there being one room left up on the board, and then having to cut someone last minute.
Ian Burns, SGA's Vice President for Student Affairs, told us about some of the new features of the software and how it will work this year.
And housing selection, the way that it's going to work out, it's going to be very, it's a drawn out process, so it's going to take place over a course of a month or a month and a half, and students are going to know when they go in for the selection, the actual selection itself, if they are going to have a room or not. And if they're not going to have a room, they're going to have plenty of time to reshape their group, and it won't be that forced night of reshuffling, which I think is really important for students.
Throughout the process of speaking with students, we learned about the hard work that the Office of Residential Life put into developing this new software. So we sat down with Ben Kadamus, the Associate Director of Residential Life. Ben works on all the behind-the-scenes processes that take place for housing selection. He worked closely with Ted Zito, the Director of Residential Life, to implement this new software.
Ted, as a student, and then an RD, and then an assistant director, and then an associate director, and then a director, he's kind of seen it all. We've always wanted to kind of give students more options, an easier to use system, something that was more online. We saw the old system as really stressful. The new system allows us to kind of really change that. It gives students more flexibility, it gives them more time, really create a selection that mirrored in some ways what our students were used to. There's just that flexibility that there used to be a lot of pressure on the students to change their group that night. Now they really have 5 days in between to do that. I think operations that our office does should not cause student stress. It should be easy and helpful.
Ben said they're working hard to spread the word to students.
We wound up doing more info sessions than we've ever done before. We really expanded that out and did every area at campus this year. We've also done a whole series of YouTube videos just to kind of show people what it actually looks like when you go in and you register.
For more information, contact Ben Kadamus or Ted Zito in the Office of Residential Life, and stay tuned for more updates on this new process.
Thank you guys for that inside look on the housing lottery. Next, we have Danielle Rascott and Derek Pettinelli, who got the chance to talk to Professor Christopher Gilbert of the English department.
This week, we got a closer look at Professor Gilbert, the newest addition to the English department at Assumption College.
Well, I'm Chris Gilbert, and I'm an assistant professor of English from Massachusetts, went to DC, and then out to Indiana in the middle of the country, where I did both my master's and my PhD in rhetoric and public culture at IU, and then found my way back here. And I spent a good amount of time figuring out what it meant to be a quote-unquote good teacher, and then going to a smaller liberal arts setting, you find that the emphasis is very much on teaching, and so you get kind of a different opportunity to put that sort of training into practice.
At Assumption, Professor Gilbert is teaching the senior capstone class. He has students working to produce a podcast about democracy in America. He's very excited about getting to use the Media Center at Assumption because of the opportunity it gives his students for hands-on work with professional-grade technology.
And then it's, let's do it. Let's get right into the studio and actually produce this thing. And, you know, there are ways now, as we know, you can get GarageBand, you can get any number of, Audacity, you can get all these different programs, even apps that will allow you to record a podcast and do it. Anyone could kind of hack around and do that. Why not utilize the fact that we've got this awesome media center right around the corner and really polish it and really make it professional?
Apart from his professional life, Professor Gilbert also has a 2-year-old son and a newborn.
And then I guess the newer, but certainly not bigger news per se, is that my daughter was born on New Year's Eve of 2016. And so she is now, 2 months old, which is pretty incredible to think. But yes, being a father of 2 changes your life considerably. I find myself having to work in sometimes 15 and 20-minute increments because I've got that moment to open up my computer and write, or open up my computer and respond to emails, or pull out my phone and do the same.
Thanks for the inside look, Professor Gilbert. I'm Derek Pettinelli, ACTV News.
Do your mornings need a boost? Are you tired of having the same boring breakfast cereal? Then try Sprinkle Donut Crunch. Crunchy bite-sized donut-shaped cereal covered in sprinkles. This new breakfast cereal is sure to be the most exciting part of your day.
Now that's a crunch I can get behind.
Kickstart your day with Sprinkle Donut Crunch. Available now at your local supermarket.
The Alana Network hosted its 12th annual fashion show, a fun event that shows off fashion trends from all eras of time. Erin Keating was able to give us a front row seat.
I'm here at the Alana Fashion Show, where members of Alana fashion different types of clothing from different periods of time. On Friday, March 24th, Alana had its 12th annual fashion show, hosted by seniors Cassie Schultz and Journey Weaver. Each member wore an outfit from their favorite era of time, beginning with the 1940s, reaching up to today.
Today I'm wearing a 1940s outfit inspired by just a turtleneck and a suit.
So right now I'm wearing the outfit from the 50s, going a little more innocent in the 50s right now, so we'll see how that turns out.
I'm wearing a 50s outfit, 50s, 60s, so my kind of vibe is like a rich woman go to the beach kind of thing with the sunglasses. I tried going for like the wing and the classic red lip, and just like the white capris and over-the-shoulder outfit.
Along with the fashion show, there was a candy bar, a photo booth, karaoke, and a lip sync battle, won by senior Cassie Viad. I'm Erin Keating, ACTV News.
Thanks, Erin. On April 9th, Alana also hosted their annual step and dance competition, where local dance and step teams showed off their best moves in hopes of taking home first place. Casey Elms has more.
Over the weekend, Assumption College's Alana Network hosted the 15th annual Step and Dance competition. The competition was a huge success. Dance and step teams from the New England area came to show off what skills they have. ACTV got the chance to talk to senior Kiara Surrett about the event.
I think my favorite part of the Step and Dance competition is definitely having all these families and the environment. Definitely, it's just so live, action-filled. There's so many people, kids. I don't know, it's really fun.
We also got the chance to interview sports marketing professor Libby O'Hara, who was a judge at the event.
No, I'm really excited to judge for the first time. When Singh asked me to do it, and Cassie, I was really excited. Anything to get involved in different aspects of the school.
There was also performances from the Assumption College's African dance team and the Latin dance team. The winner of the step competition was Team Envy from Tufts University. And the winner of the dance competition was In the Zone from Worcester, Massachusetts. The competition was not only competitive step and dance teams, but there was also dance-offs and an open dance floor. Even with a few technical difficulties, Alana was able to pull off another entertaining and amazing event. I'm Casey Elms, ACTV News.
Thanks, Casey. Relay for Life is coming up fast. This space-themed event will be taking place in Plord on Friday, April 21st. There is still time to register. Registration is currently $20, but will increase to $25 the day of the event, so be sure to join a team for a good cause.
This past school year, the Assumption College baseball team has signed a new player to the team, Ari Schultz. Ari is a 5-year-old boy with a congenital heart defect. He had received a new heart, but unfortunately, he started to reject the transplant heart and went into cardiac arrest. Hundreds of Assumption students gathered in the chapel the night they heard about this and held a service prayer. We have learned that Ari is awake and alert and slowly gaining back his strength. We will keep you updated on Ari's health.
That concludes this week's episode of ACTV News. This broadcast was brought to you by the ACTV Club and the services of the DePasquale Media Center. ACTV airs on Channel 2.3 every other week.
Make sure to follow us on social media to get news updates and reach out to us with any ideas and comments. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube by searching ACTV News. I'm Brianna LaRusso.
And I'm Elaine Cavallari. Thanks for watching.
I'm here at the Alana Fashion Show, where members of the Alana community.
Thanks, Casey. Relay for Life is coming up fast. The space.
Ready? All right, so, wait, what was the question again? Help me out.
Okay, I'm here at the Alana Fashion Show, where Alana members show off their clothes from different times of the...
You guys ready for me?
Hold Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. Am I good? Can I keep going?
Yeah, I'm so rolling.
Oh, okay, okay. Next question.
Model their clothes from different eras of time. Okay. I'm here at the Alana Fashion Show where Alana members fashion, I can't think of it,